Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of February 3rd, 2024, General Kun Kim, member of the Politburo of the Central Committee of the Cambodian People Party, the first vice chairman of the Rescue and Rescue Committee, vice president and general secretary of the Cambodian Veteran Association, visited and requested to the leader of the province. Receiving the delegation, there were Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Bronze Party Committee, head of the National Auxiliary Delegation of the province, Mr. Phạm Thai.
Recalling the good relationship between Vietnam and Cambodia, Mr. General Kun Kim, Politburo member of the Central Committee of the Cambodian People's Party, the first vice chairman of the Rescuing Committee, vice president, and general secretary of the Cambodian Veterans Association would like to thank Vietnam for the help in the past and today for the construction and protection of Cambodia. Standing Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee head of Provincial National Assembly delegation Phạm Hùng Thái thanked the feelings of the General Kun Kim and the members of the delegation for the province, and at the same time hope that in the coming time the cohesive relationship between the two sides will become stronger and stronger and contribute to cultivating the growing relationship between Vietnam and Cambodia. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of February 4, Mr. Lê Tiến Châu, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the City Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of Hai Phong City, a son of Long Vinh Land of Châu Thành District and province, had a visit to his hometown and gave the gifts to local people in difficult circumstances. And the People's Committee of Long Vinh Commune, Mr. Lê Tiến Châu and members of the Hai Phong City Party Committee visited West for the Tet and gave the Tet gifts to the people in the two communes of Long Vinh and Ninh Điền, and in particular, giving the Ninh Điền commune an amount of 100 million Vietnam dong to take care for the Tet for the people in difficult circumstances in the commune. For Long Vinh Commune, Hai Phong City Party Secretary awarded for 272 gifts with a total value of 200 million Vietnam dong to policy household, the poor household, and household in difficult circumstances. And the People's Committee of the Ninh Province had just issued a plan on strengthening solutions to ensure the traffic order and safety during the Lunar New Year of the Dragon in 2024 and the Spring Season Festival. Accordingly, the Provincial People's Committee requires the Department of Transport, Provincial Police, Provincial Traffic Safety Committee, and District, towns, and tenant city to deploy patrol plans, strictly control and strictly handle cases against on the violations of traffic order and safety, especially on roads, especially the main traffic rules of the province, focusing on handling violations that are direct cause of traffic accidents and traffic congestion. At the same time, there needs to be a solution to tighten control of transport business vehicles through to trip military equipment and properly handle violating vehicles in accordance with the provisions of law. And ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of February 4th, Mr. Võ Tấn Thành, former Deputy General Director of Vietnam Bank for Industry and Trade, came to give the Tet gifts to the poor and people in difficult circumstances in Thanh Đức Commune of Voi Dầu District. More than 200 gifts, including the necessities and costs with a total value of 100 million Vietnam dong, were given to the poor households and the households in difficult circumstances in 10 hamlets of Thanh Đức Commune. In recent years, Mr. Võ Tấn Thành family has regularly supported the locality in the social welfare activities with a total budget of nearly 10 billion Vietnam dong, and thereby the locality has helped asphalt some rural roads, repaired Buncher Communal House and Cao Đài Thanh Đức Temple, supporting the locality to build nearly 100 right-to-tell houses and right solidarity houses. And on this occasion, the People's Committee of the Ninh Province awarded the certificate of merit to Miss C. Hồ Thị Tới, the wife of Mr. Võ Tấn Thành, and presented Mr. Võ Tấn Thành with a banner to recognize and praise his family's positive contributions to the locality. And ladies and gentlemen, within the framework of the Sharing Love program, the Taynin radio and television station, the Youth Union, has coordinated with the Vietnam Youth Union branch of TayNinhTV Company Limited and to organize the giving for 30 gifts, each proportion worth for 300,000 Vietnam dong, including the instant noodles and that essentials, dedicated to the victims of Agent Orange dioxins, the people's significant circumstances, and the people's overcoming difficulties to study wealth in the commune of Thái Bình in Châu Thành district. On this occasion, TayNinhTV Company Limited also gave gifts to all kinds of company products to local officials, civil servants, public employees to use during the Tet Eve.
In the morning of February 3rd, 2024, the delegation of Tây Ninh Province led by Mr. Yu Trong, member of the Standing Committee of the Bronzo Party Committee, standing vice chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, visited and restayed to her units in Ho Chi Minh City. The delegation visited and restayed to 115 People Hospital, General Hospital, Ho Chi Minh City University of Medicine and Pharmacy Hospital. These are also units that have coordinated with the TayNinhTV health sector to effectively implement the prevention of the COVID-19 epidemic in the past time. In its place to visit, on behalf of the People Committee of TayNinhTV Province, standing vice chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, Mr. Yu Trong, visited, presented gifts, and sent new spring greetings to all officials, doctors, employees of units who are always dedicated and busy with the task of protecting and taking care of people's health, especially in the days of the traditional Tet holiday, and wishing to receive more coordination and support with TayNinhTV so that the Bronzo health sector become more and more further improve the quality of expertise in the local people health care.
And TayNinhTV Provincial Radio and Television Station also coordinated with the M&E TKP Joint Stock Company to organize a program to award 60 gifts to the people from poor households, near poor households, and households in difficult circumstances in Tây Ninh City and Bến Cầu District. In Ward 4 of Tây Ninh City, Mr. Võ Văn Quý, Deputy Director of TayNinhTV Provincial Radio and Television Station and representative of M&E TKP Joint Stock Company, presented 30 gifts to the poor, the veterans, and the victims of Agent Orange dioxin. In Lệ Thuận Commune of Bến Cầu District, the delegation continued to give 30 debt gifts. Its gift included the cost of 200,000 Vietnam dong and the necessities to the poor and the people in difficult circumstances and the elderly in the commune. The company is very honored to accompany TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, and it is the first time the company has contributed to volunteer projects for the community. The company also hopes that in the near future there will be many opportunities to supporting and contributing a proportion of its profits to the community activities like this. In a joyful atmosphere preparing to welcome the new spring season, meaningful gifts like this will be a source and encouragement to help the people celebrate for the Tet with a warmer atmosphere. And on the second night of the competition, on the evening of February the 3rd of 2024 at the Provincial Cultural Center, the competition teams brought to the audience many unique performances of folk art. 9 units participating in typical folk art forms of each locality, such as bond performance, Chatham drum dance, ceremonial music, ritual games, rituals in keying ceremony, etc. And at the end of 2 nights of singing, dancing, and folk art performance, Dr. Trịnh Đăng Khoa, Vice Principal of City University of Culture in Ho Chi Minh City, head of the jury, evaluated the themes of choosing appropriate folk songs with developments in harmony, contributing to enlivening each performance. And the team called rap dance songs with a popular 3-part structure, which is a varied development based on the inheritance of national music. Performances of golden tray dance, jam dance, and stadium drum dance. And it is demonstrated the unique culture of the Cham, Khmer, and King people in the land of the TayNinhTV Province. And in the folk signing and dancing competition, the first prize went to the Bến Cầu team. In the folk art performance, the first prize was awarded to Trang Bang Thao team. And ladies and gentlemen, with the motto joining hands for the poor, leaving no one behind, on February the 4th, the Grassroots Trade Union Executive Committee of the TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, in collaboration with Bến Cầu District Youth Union, as well as the Lê Family to Joy, organized the program Country Market on the Tet, following the motto of 2,000 Vietnam Dong Market to partly share the different days with the local people. The market recreated a rural market space during the TTV, evoking many old memories and input with many cultural values. The people coming to the markets not only enjoy the shopping with a variety of goods commonly used during the TTV, but especially it goods here cost only 2,000 Vietnam dong per product. And to get this price, it is the love and sharing of organizational units and sponsors. Everyone going to the TTV markets get to choose their favorite items, and everyone smiled brightly in the warm and excited atmosphere of the spring season, and I feel very touched. Today in the TTV markets, I also campaigned in the group and giving away 3 items such as mixed rice paper, produces water, incentive, etc. And I thought that I also convey the content that I share love with the difficult people and hope that from now on there will be a movement in the locality that I will mobilize my group to participate in. I also integrated into that atmosphere and I was able to buy a lot of items. Although each voucher was like that, I could buy 5 items and the item was selected. So I felt very happy and satisfied and excited also, hoping that this market will give more strength and as there will be more rural markets like this taking place in the area of the whole of Bến Cầu district as well as helping the people create a joyful spirit during the spring season and exciting to welcome the new spring season and connect the people with the government and associates. The women also consider this an opportunity to do market work for the people in Tinh Thuận commune, to do the market work for the poor household and participating for the fund. And if I do this year, I want to do it next year to have this fun and exciting also. Here the people stand their feelings and share their love. Each person buys no more than 10 products to share those products with many others and through the program spreads a message that the TTV market connecting the community with all our hearts and sharing love. Hopefully, the item of the countryside market on the TTV will partly alleviate the difficulties in the lives of the people in difficult circumstances and helping them have a warmer and more fun feeling for the TTV holidays.
Dear audience, the birth of the Communist Party of Vietnam associated with the name of leader Nguyễn Ái Quốc Hồ Chí Minh. Many young patriots have been trained, guided, and given life to the revolutionary fire by leader Nguyễn Ái Quốc, who have struggled and sacrificed to repair and carry out the victory of the August Revolution, the establishment of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam in 1945, opening a new era for the Vietnamese nation.
More than 100 documents, artifacts, images, precious documents about the President Ho Chi Minh, about the first officers who were nurtured, cultivated, and trained by alcohol are being introduced to the public by the National History Museum in collaboration with the Archives of the Party Central Office to the display of red seals. President Ho Chi Minh's original revolution wrote with many documents, artifacts, images of the first communist soldiers contributing to the establishment of the Communist Party of Vietnam. For the first time, Mr. Ngô Gia Tự house were recreated with a couple of sentences on both sides of the door showing the medal of the revolutionary soldier, and the lamp posted was introduced to the public also. In the period of 30 to 45, extremely rare memorabilia, even in this gallery, and there are only soldiers. We have only the artifacts associated with the life and the career of that soldier. Come to exhibition today to improve and cultivate the revolutionary ethics. To the historical story told, the artifacts that show themselves are even more poignant that the contribution of the President Ho Chi Minh and the soldiers over 90 years of the Communist Party of Vietnam. And the exhibition also raised the image of revolutionary soldiers in a prison that was one called hell on earth, extremely harsh conditions of detention and brutal torture. Party members secretly established the party cell to get exchange and complete and compile political theory documents, organized cultural theoretical classes, cultivated Marxism-Leninism, and making an important contribution to the future course of the national independence. And we only see that it is a service spirit to get the public to come here to see the images like this and feel and think that what we have to do to preserve the country. The display is open to visitors until the March of 2024 at the National History Museum. And ladies and gentlemen, the program Lighting Up the Flames of Reform Youth is carried out annually by the Provincial Youth Union, Vietnam Youth Union Committee of the Province in coordination with the Provincial Police for the purpose of education and encouragement members and changing the awareness and thinking the action of the young people being reformed and being sentenced at Provincial Police Detention Center to lighten up the will and desire to perform and return to the community and the society soon. The night program of Lighting Up the Flames to reintegrated into the community youth in 2024 continues to be carried out with much enthusiasm, expectation, and trust in the efforts of prisoners to achieve their dreams in life. The program took place with many meaningful activities, such as organizing cultural exchange activities between the youth union members and prisoners, interacting with the writer Trần Trà My, Captain Nguyễn Lê Quế Hương, Deputy Head of the Provincial Police Prison Division, to meet and confide with the prisoners to remove the problems and difficulties when reintegrating into the community after their dreams and ambitions after leaving the camp. The care and encouragement of the Board of Supervision, Prison Officers and Detention Center and the Provincial Youth Union seem to have erased the dissent and the guilt of those who have made mistakes in life, and well-performed prisoners were able to meet their relatives and share stories, emotions, and joy about their study and labor results, reflection and emotion mixed with the concern and pain about the family and community also, and they understand and appreciate more deeply the value of freedom and friendship, and from there nurture their desire to redeem themselves. Not being discriminated against or shunned by the people will give me more motivation to return and rebuild my life. Message to my family, mom, husband, and my little family also. I will try to improve well so I can return to my family and the children and cultivate my little happiness. I would like to advise young people to stay calm within themselves. Do not be serious or tempered outside to do illegal things for a moment of disagreement so that you can live well with your family. And then Provincial Police Detention Center carries out the task of managing, detaining, educating, and reforming for 50 prisoners, including 19 youth prisoners. The work of educating prisoners in general and the young prisoners to study, improve their progress, and help them reintegrate into the community later and become the honest and useful people is the task of the whole society, especially is an association organization at all levels. In 2023, the Prime Minister also issued decision number 22 on the credit for the subjects who have completed their sentences. And we also direct all of the unions on levels to research and coordinate with the Social Policy Bank to expand the province branch, as well as transaction officers of the Social Policy Bank of the branch of district, of town, and the city to help the young people access the capital and have stable jobs and have a stable income in the coming time. Every year, the CAM Division has advised the Board of Supervision to invite the province job introduction centers to provide the career guidance to the prisoners, and through job introduction, when prisoners return to reintegrate into the community, they have the opportunity to be exposed to work and choose a career that suits their abilities and conditions also. The dream of reinformation is a long journey of the prisoners, and true men who once lost their way and have trained every minute and every second to find their life's dream, to become honest people and to reintegrate into the society and join in the community again. In order for the wrongdoers to reintegrate into the community, there needs to be the coordination between the agencies and the community also, in which the prisoner family plays a particularly important role. And encouragement and concern of the relatives are driving force for the prisoners to overcome their inferiority complex and feel secure in their continuing good rehabilitation and nurture their dreams to realize the ambition of the establishing themselves and making a career and becoming a successful and useful people in the society.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.